from Aurora and Avalon Creations. I'm filming at night, so I'm hoping that the lighting is a-okay. We'll see how this one goes. I wanted to do a little video on how I do my monthly spread. So I'm very minimalistic, very basic, but let's just get started. All right, so I picked out a few sheets from the recollections pack I got, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I just really liked the colors, and I thought that it would go really well with this washi that was gifted to me during one of our Secret Sister exchanges this Christmas. It has a little bit of foil, it has the plants. I think it's perfect for March because that's when we start planting our seeds inside for outdoors. And then I love these typewriter script, I guess quotes. They're one of my favorite things. And then I've also pulled out of my stash these little dots. So they're all color coordinated, and on each of them they're labeled who they're for. So we're a family of 6. So it's a lot of writing in a monthly calendar. So I figured with dots, it's a little bit easier so I don't have to write their names. All right, so let's dig in. This is the Carpe Diem. Sorry, I can never say that one right. And it is the robin's egg or something. I can't remember. Anyways, this is my March. I don't know where this paper clip is from, but I thought it was really cute. So I just put it on there as my page, I guess my page tab. So every month I have here a master to-do list. And this is where I'd kind of write down things I have to get done in the month. So if there was any oil changes or vehicle maintenance or house maintenance or big huge bills that I needed to take care of, this is where I would write them. I just created this planner for myself in about mid-January, so I haven't had the chance to really fill it all in. So I'm going to be filling this out. I don't know if I'll take a picture of after the pen. We'll see. And then this is what the month looks like. It's very minimal, black and white, totally my style. I like to focus on the plan. So if there's too much going on, it just distracts me from where I need to be and who needs to be there. Alrighty, so I think I'm just gonna take them out of the planner because I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to lay everything in. Alright. On the back of the month is just a brain dump section. So I left it as a dot grid because I thought that was very universal and versatile. You can do whatever you want on there. You could put your own checklist, your own box, your own doodles, your own whatever it might be on the very back. All right, so I thought I'd start off. I really liked this washi. So I was just gonna start off at the very top here. Just add a little tiny bit of color. And it fits almost perfectly. Now I'm not one of those that uses whiteout. Maybe, geez Louise, maybe I will eventually, but okay, let's see if I can get this on kind of straight. Gets tricky. Okay. All right, so then I got here, I'm from Canada, Tim Hortons is big, and so when I was a preschool teacher, I got a ton of gift cards this Christmas. I stopped working at the preschool because I wanted to focus my time on building A and the family, and it was just way too much with having to do preschool, A and my play group, and I'm also soccer manager for my daughter's soccer team. So I was doing a little bit too much, spreading myself a bit too thin. So I'm just adding a bit of washi to the boxes that have no days, just to add a little sense of decor, I suppose. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I didn't want to put any washi here because, well, I'm just kind of lazy and I didn't want to cut the washi here, so I put it here instead. All right, so I'm going to put in my husband's schedule. So these are the date dots, before I get into that, these are the date dots that are available in our shop. They're little micro sheets, a bit smaller than the ones I've made for myself, and a little bit different colors. I made mine so I could have lots of different colors. This is more of a pastel-y. So I'll take the ones I've been using. Brown is for my husband, and he works a 4x4 schedule, and he's out of town. So he's on vacation until the 6th. So he goes back to work. And I always put it right beside the days. 7, 8, 9 is when he works. and then the 10th as well. And then he's home for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he works 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is exactly how I have to count it out, and believe it or not, I make so many errors with this. It's really kind of funny. I don't know how I miscount, but sometimes I do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. But he took 2 extra days off for my son's hockey tournament. All right, so there is his work schedule. Now I'm actually, normally I would just put a red dot, but I'm actually gonna use, I think I'm gonna use, yeah, this washi. If I can find the end of it. Where'd it go? Ah, maybe we can never find the end of a washi tape. Yeah. Oh, I feel the bump. Okay, so my son has a hockey tournament this weekend, the very last weekend. And I'm really excited about going to this tournament because it's in Red Deer, and Red Deer is only about an hour and a half away from where my brother lives. And now my brother and his wife just welcomed their very first baby in November. I know, a bit late, but I get to meet her for the very first time on the Sunday. So this was the first time I got to be an auntie. So I am over the moon excited. So on here, this is where I'll just grab a quick dot. This is for Matthias. This is just to say hockey in Red Deer. And then here I'll just write Edmonton. Okay. And then myself, I am taking from about Friday to Saturday, I am going out of town to meet up with my cousin. Now, if you watch my plan with me for this upcoming week, you would have known this already. So I'm going to come home on Sunday. I'm only doing half because I'll be home halfway through the day kind of thing. So I guess it's like cutting the day in half. There we go. So now I'm going to take my color, which is the pink, and I'm going to just put it over here just to write Calgary. Okay, and now I know that my son, he's going to have hockey on Saturday. My daughter's one indoor season is over. I actually don't know past the 2nd when my son plays hockey, so I can't keep putting in his schedule because it's hockey playoff season, so I can't quite put anything else in there. So now Tuesdays, my son has band, and March is actually a very quiet month actually. So my son has band every Tuesday. Just gonna put those in. So, and that's where I just write band. Okay. And then my daughter, she has soccer on this Sunday. She has another soccer on the following Sunday. So this one here would be soccer game, and this would be soccer versus the parents. So we're gonna have a little get together. So I'm organizing kind of like a parents versus players game for that day to kind of wrap up the whole season. Okay, and then she is also in band, so she plays the flute. She's actually playing my flute that I used to play back in junior high and high school. I was once in a marching band, believe it or not. My mom would not allow me to be a flight girl, so I had to learn an instrument. So I chose the flute. So I know that Hazel has a band these days. Okay, and then on this day, the 11th, my youngest son, Owen, turns 5. So what I usually do is I just very simply, happy birthday, Owen. And then I'm just gonna, to make it look extra special, just add a bunch of like confetti dots, I suppose. Very simple doodling, but I thought it looks really cute on the page. So happy birthday, Owen. And then I also have, let me see, I ran a French play group. I've been doing that for about 4 years. So I started when my younger two were younger, and now they're in preschool, but I still do it. So I just write groupe de jeu. And then I also have it again on the Monday, right here. Then I have it on the 6th in the morning. Then I run it again on the 20th in the morning. So I'm just going to write that in. So sometimes my kids will come, like in the morning they can't because they're in preschool, but on the Mondays, it's because it's in the afternoon, I totally bring them with me, and they just love coming to sing the songs and play with their friends. All right. Okay, so then I guess I forgot that hockey practices I know are still going to be on Mondays, so I can actually put those in. It's playoff season in March, so we don't actually know their full schedule yet. It really depends on how they do in their games, but I know for sure that they have hockey practice, so the P is just for practice. Now I don't include any budget in my monthly spreads. I really kind of keep this as where I need to go and what sports and activities. Very, very simple. Otherwise, it just gets too bombarded with things. I do my budgeting somewhere else. Okay, so now let me see here. On Tuesdays, my younger two, they actually have gymnastics. So Ayla, she's 3. She always, actually I'm going to put in Owen's dot first because he goes after her. So on Tuesdays, it is so cute watching them do gymnastics. Oh my goodness, I laughed so hard. I thought I was going to pee my pants during Owen's gymnastics because he was trying to do these somersaults and he totally just face planted it. He put his arms up and the teacher said, okay, now tuck and roll. Oh no, he just fell flat on his face. Of course he got back up, and if you know him, he has the biggest smile all the time. It doesn't matter if he's in trouble, he just is always, always, always smiling. So it's really fun watching them. Okay, so oops. Gymnastics. I guess I could always write gym, but I kind of started with gymnastics, so I'll just keep going. I really like this gymnastics program because it's in the afternoon, so it's something they can do after they're done school, but before their big brother and sister comes home. So it's kind of an in-betweener, filler of space. And I like gymnastics because it builds muscles at a young age, builds them for later on. All right, so gymnastics. And then I'm just referencing an older planner that I kind of write things down in. So on this Tuesday, my oldest daughter Hazel has an ortho appointment. She got braces in January, so this is kind of just like a checkup. Okay. So far that looks good. And then, yeah, the last thing I really want to put in here is there is no school. So I actually haven't even really used any of these. I guess I could, instead of putting no school, I could always put in day off. They're going to be a little bit bigger, but I think it'll look cute. that looks nice. No school. Let me see here. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I want to really put in here. I feel that if I put any more stickers, it's, I think it's gonna look a bit too crowded, but I am gonna put a little quote for up here. So start doing things you love, live your dreams with passion. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. That is so true. Okay. I am gonna put that one right up here. I don't know if it'll fit. Oh yeah, that'll fit. There we go. It's like the perfect fit. Excellent, I love that. All right, that is my March pre-plan. So in the notes section, I'll just kind of write down if there's any payments that are due. Or actually, I just thought of the big one that I forgot. I'm going to write in the notes because I'm not 100% sure of the dates, but my kids, my older two, have their evaluations, their tryouts for soccer. They're both going to try out for, well, my daughter already plays for competitive soccer, but my son is going to try out for competitive soccer as well. End of March. Excellent. And then I need to this month register my younger two in soccer. O and A in soccer. What else do I need to do? I think that was the big ones. Anyways, it's late at night. I'm not remembering everything. But here is how I do a monthly meal plan. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe below. And if you like the video, give it a big ol' like. Bye for now.